It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friend Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. Hosting the series tonight in Orlando, it'll be the Magic going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, unable to steal a road win in Game 1, they'll look to even the series tonight. A win here would go a long way to erasing the bitter taste from their mouths. And coming into Game 2 after dropping Game 1 of the Finals, do you think that they can come back in this series, Shaq, even if they don't even it up with a win tonight?
You know, I think if they lose this game, they can still win the series. However, the odds of them winning the series with a loss tonight, it drops dramatically.
Well, this is a game, Ernie, where they need to send a message. That's it. You know, it's not a must.
Sold-out Amway Center. The NBA playoffs continue. Just two teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Look at Orlando. They hold a one-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about pressure. Winning this game would have been going on the road with very little pressure on them. Games 3 and 4 won't be nearly as nerve-wracking if they get it done here today.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for San Antonio. The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Duncan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Parker. Following the basket by Brandon Jennings. Ginobili can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender inside.
Here's the dish to Gordon. Pass to Oladipo. And it's Orlando with an up.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in his zone.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. 6-point game. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw rolls can cost.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grip.
That bucket in no time at all. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Jennings. Here's Parker down low. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Parker.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Magic have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Gordon with a screen on Leonard. Unloads from 13. Can't get it to go.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally missed after making their first 4.
Ginobili with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
I asked him how he felt about his chances of taking Game 2 on the road, and he told me, I still think we can. Our goal was to come in and take away at least one of these 2 games here, and we can still meet our goal. But this is the NBA Finals. Nothing comes easy. We'll see if they can meet their goal. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And here is Parker. following the three-pointer by Freak. Duncan, and that one is stuffed right through.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he cat threw that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Spurs trail by 5. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Dishes it to Parker. Spurs passing it around. Ginobili against Jennings. Here's Red Hot. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked out. You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, and as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And yes, sir, that one drops. Red Hot's got 5.
They worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Now here's Ginobili. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Duncan. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Orlando leading by 5. They set the pick. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
Now here's Sessions. Pick by West. Sessions passes to West. The shot's good. Sessions making the play.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Spurs trail by 5. Outside, Green. Here's Marjanovic. Outside, Leonard. 6 to shoot. Leonard draws the double. Marjanovic. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. They go to the line. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Here's Payton. To the left wing. Here's Fournier, guarded by Green. There's the pick. Fournier passes to Red. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter.
Play set in the bit for Sessions. To the middle. No good from West.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him for a layup.
Now here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Such a wide open look.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 3. Here's the pass to Sessions. He's looking for West and finds him. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. West has got his second bucket. Kicks it to Nicholson. Down low. Here's Red Hot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
It's been a solid outing for Red Hot. He already has 10 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Both free throws good from Red Hot.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here's Sessions. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. From 11 feet away. Here's Marjanovic, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And San Antonio has possession after the Magic pick up two. West, that's good.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You can play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
It's stolen by Sessions. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Flipped it.
With one on the clock, no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And Tim Duncan closing out what's been a remarkable career, a Hall of Fame career.
He really transformed
Osmanosa and Duncan, no doubt the long-term face of the Spurs franchise and arguably their best player ever, which brings up the conversation, Greg, of where he stands all-time league-wide.
Well, he's right there. Listen, let's give him a little more credit. I mean, he's got 5 rings now. You know, having won that championship 2 seasons ago. But look, Kobe's in that category with 5 rings and an MVP as well. So he's an all-time great. I don't know how you rank him, but when you have a conversation about the best ever, Tim Duncan will be in.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Red hot, he's in at small forward. Vucevic is out there with Johnson. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Payton in at the 1 spot. That's the group start the second quarter for the Magic. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He had 52 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game you always remember.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Spurs trail by 11.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Tim Duncan. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Red Hot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Magic leading by 11. Jennings with the ball. Now Green defending. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Jennings gets to Vucevic. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs trail by 13. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And Duncan gets it to go in.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's the screen. Jennings drives in. Good D by Parker.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Aldridge misses.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Jennings with the ball. Now Green defending. Jennings passes to Redhawk. The feed now to Oladipo. Gordon dishes to Jennings. It's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. Here's Parker. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
The high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up the lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
Have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Freak third.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts, and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Magic leading by 15. 1:51 left here in the second. Passes to Blatch. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Redhawk, and Orlando again with the bucket.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
They set the pick. Feeds it to West. To halt the run. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
He came off the screen and finished with authority.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Leonard, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Good on the triple. Leonard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Payton with the ball. Leonard picks him up. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. The shot's good from Redhawk.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Leonard attacking. Soft touch off the glass. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to.
Welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy. And he came up huge in that first half.
That's what he's known for. Does not shy away from the marquee. His ability to raise his game according to the situation is what separates him.
On the court for San Antonio, Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Duncan. And it's Parker in at the 1. Oladipo goes in. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. And that's now 6 points for Vucevic. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Pass to Parker. Duncan with a screen on Jennings. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And Leonard gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Jennings against Leonard. Vucevic to the pass to Red, and the layup is good. Red Hot's got 31 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Jennings against Parker. Screen by Duncan. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Magic leading by 15. To the paint. Here's Red Hot. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Duncan, a screen. Leonard dishes to Duncan. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. After Oladipo. Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. Kept alive Orlando. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The pass to Red Hot. Gordon against Aldridge. And he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Screen by Duncan. There's the dish to Ginobili. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Duncan with a screen on Jennings. Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Duncan. Ginobili outside. Looking to end the drought. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Ginobili's got his first basket.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. Open looks from him. And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And that one's good. Duncan.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
To the wing on the left. Here's Red Hot. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Red Hot's got 43 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Duncan, a screen. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Parker's shot is off. Magic leading by 23. Gordon with the screen for Jennings. Passes it to Red. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Again, the Magic score.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Back to Leonard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Red Hot. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Parker against Jennings. Aldridge a screen. Parker passes to Ginobili. Shot clock at 5. Parker with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Aldridge, no luck.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. We're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
That's good. Gordon's got his first 2 points of the night.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
Outside Leonard. That's good from Ginobili on the assist by Leonard. Ginobili's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Pass to Red Hot. On the wing, Gordon. Aldridge is covering, and the shot's good from Red Hot.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And Leonard gets it to go.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Jennings kicks to Vucevic. The pass to Red Hot. Back to Vucevic. And there the Magic with another bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Parker outside. Fires from deep. And no good trying to get that one. And at the end of the third quarter. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Red Hot in at the 3. Payton is out there with Hazonia. Then it's Blatch. And it's Johnson in at the 4-man position. This is out there for Orlando. Red Hot the pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. On the wing, Johnson. There's a good screen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the truck.
All right, now. What's up, girl?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game. What are your thoughts, Shaq, on his game tonight?
He stepped up in a huge way tonight.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.
2.